Hello and welcome to your favorite destination. See what I did there? Tourismus. I'm your host, Glenora Shipura, and of course we have a jam-packed show just for you, starting off with the top stories in the industry, swinging over to destinations that you must visit, and of course we take a look at an interesting topic that is circulating in the industry. We will be right back on the other side of this. Getting into our topics, a 5-year climate change adaptation project in Namibia has far exceeded its original targets, benefiting an estimated 68,600 people, more than 3 times the initial goal of 21,000, and significantly strengthening the resilience of smallholder farmers and rural communities in the drought-prone Kunene region. The project, titled Improving Rangeland and Ecosystem Management Practices of Smallholder Farmers Under Conditions of Climate Change in Sesfontein, Fransfontein, and Warmquelle areas of Namibia, was rather implemented by the Environmental Investment Fund of Namibia, EIF, in partnership with the Agriculture, and approved by the Green Climate Fund GCF board on the 1st of March 2018, with a total financing of $10 million, approximately $164 million Namibian dollars. IREMA is among Namibia's largest investments in community-based climate adaptation. Spokesperson of the EIF, Romeo Muyunda, said that over its 5-year implementation, the project enhances climate resilience through integrated drought early warning systems, capacity building in drought risk management, and direct support of sustainable adaptation measures. Moving over to our next story, we're taking a look at the wilderness. The Wilderness Trust has announced the launch of the 2026 Wilderness Impact Challenge with a $100,000 prize aimed at accelerating innovation in Africa's conservation economy. Now, in its second year, the challenge builds on the success of its inaugural edition, positioning the award as a catalyst for practical, high-impact solutions. The funding is specifically intended to support implementation, backing the initiative with the greatest potential to generate measurable and lasting benefits in landscapes where people and wildlife coexist. Rooted in Wilderness' 3 core impact pillars: educate, empower, and protect, the 2026 edition places a strong focus on the empower pillar. The Trust is seeking scalable solutions that strengthen local enterprises, improve livelihoods, and integrate conservation into broader economic systems. The emphasis is on initiatives that transform conservation from a protective measure into a driver of inclusive economic growth. By centering the award on empowerment, the challenge reflects a broader shift within Africa's tourism and conservation sectors, where sustainable environmental outcomes increasingly depend on community participation and shared economic opportunity. Applications are now open and will close on the 30th of April 2026. Innovators, entrepreneurs, engineers, system builders, and community leaders worldwide are invited to submit a short video outlining their proposed solution, along with a detailed application describing objectives, anticipated impact, and implementation strategies. Full submissions guidelines and assessment criteria are available on the Wilderness Trust website. So I urge everybody watching this who have a keen interest in this to go to the website and apply. Moving over to our next story. Namibia's luxury tourism sector has received a major vote of confidence as Cirrus Unlisted Investments Cirrus acquired a minority stake in Ultimate Safaris, a leading luxury lodge and tour operator. The investment is set to accelerate Ultimate Safaris' expansion plans as Namibia continues to attract high-end travelers from around the world. The deal was structured through a special purpose vehicle, SPV, registered with the Namibia Financial Institution Supervisory Authority, NAMFISA. The SPV successfully drew capital from a combination of private and institutional Namibian investors, highlighting strong local support for the country's burgeoning tourism industry. This partnership represents a significant step forward for Namibia's luxury tourism segment. Ultimate Safaris is strategically positioned to capture the growing global demand for exclusive safari and lodge experiences, while also creating employment opportunities and contributing to local communities. Now, the alignment between Cirrus and Ultimate Safaris ensures that the company remains a homegrown business and a true Namibian success story. Namibia's tourism market is showing renewed strength and diversification, with the luxury segment expanding rapidly due to the country's pristine landscapes, unique wildlife, and reputation for exclusive travel experiences. Cirrus investment not only provides capital but also strengthens the wider tourism ecosystem, supporting hospitality, transport, and community engagement. Ultimate Safaris will leverage this investment to broaden its offerings, enhance operational capacity, and further promote Namibia as a top-tier travel destination. This move reinforces the country's position as a world-class destination for high-end travelers seeking unforgettable safari adventures and luxury experiences. Speaking of high-end and unforgettable destinations, on the other side of the break, we are taking a look at the destinations that you must visit. And of course, do let us know in the comment section on our social media pages what you guys make of these stories. First up in our destination, we are at Sesfontein Guesthouse. We visit Sesfontein Guesthouse in Namibia's Kunene Region. From comfortable rooms and local cuisine to desert adventures like rhino tracking and elephant drives, the guest house offers both relaxation and adventure. Let's see more.
Welcome to Sesfontein Guesthouse, a unique hospitality destination nestled in the heart of Sesfontein village in Namibia's rugged Kunene region, a true gateway to the wild landscapes of Khowarib. Whether you're a seasoned explorer or a first-time visitor to Namibia, this guest house offers more than just a place to sleep. It's an immersive experience of rural life, culture, and adventure in one of Africa's most dramatic wilderness areas. Sesfontein Guesthouse features 10 well-appointed rooms, each with a double bed and the option of adding an extra single bed. Every room comes with ensuite bathroom facilities, air conditioning, mosquito nets, and a space to relax after a long day of exploration. Guests enjoy free Wi-Fi, wheelchair-friendly facilities, a refreshing swimming pool, and the charm of being right in the village, sometimes with donkey carts and morning roosters as your neighbors. One of the highlights of staying here is the on-site restaurant, serving breakfast, lunch, and dinner made largely from fresh, locally sourced ingredients, from fresh salads to home-baked breads, and what many travelers describe as the best banana bread north of Windhoek. But Sesfontein Guesthouse is more than comfortable accommodation. It's a springboard for adventure. You can join excursions like Khowarib elephant drives, exploring the dry riverbeds in search of elusive desert-adapted elephants, or opt for rhino tracking and sleep-out experiences under the stars. Interacting with local Himba communities is also part of many packages, offering rare cultural insight and a chance to learn about traditions that have endured for generations. For those who love sunrise and sunset views, the Sundowner Drive is a must-do. You'll cruise in a 4x4 across Khowarib's stunning terrain, finding a perfect spot to relax with drinks and snacks as the sun dips below the horizon. Or, if you're up for something more rugged, the sleep-out packages allow you to spend a night in dome-style tents in the desert, sleeping under the vast African night sky after a day of...
All right, next up, Omashare Hotel. Situated along the tranquil banks of the Kavango River, the Omashare Hotel stands as one of Rundu's most recognizable hospitality establishments, watches General Manager Mauro Rosa tells us more.
Hi, my name is Mauro Rosa. I'm the General Manager for Omashare Hotel, in the Kavango East region. I would like to give you a bit of background on Omashare Hotel. It was established in the year 2000, when tourism just started picking up again in the Kavango Caprivi areas. Rundu is an ideal stopover place for tourists to refill on their supplies, do some shopping, do the odd needs. We have a large array of pharmacies. We also have the private hospital in Rundu. Those are all midway points that are all necessary for tourists. And yes, Omashare offers them a sleepover place with a big variety menu of international dishes. Our style of cooking is based on a Portuguese style of cooking, wholesome food, and we have a large range from your entry levels to your bit more expensive seafoods. We offer free Wi-Fi to all our tourists that come and stay at our establishment. All our guests, we have a beautiful sparkling pool, luscious gardens overlooking the Kavango River, and for sure, your home away from home. So Omashare employs around 35 staff members. That's our kitchen staff, our housekeeping staff, the waiters, the bar staff, reception, admin, and obviously maintenance as well. They're all individuals that live around Rundu area, all Namibians. We like to promote also our in-house promotion programs. So for sure, when job opportunities arise, we like to promote or let one of the in-house staff members take over right before we start sourcing from outside. But for sure, if no one in-house is taking over that position, then we source up from outside Namibian jobs, which are advertised or on social media. So Omashare is ideally located within Rundu town. We are walking distance from all the shopping malls, from pharmacies, supermarkets. That puts us logistically wise as an advantage for guests to stay over, especially also business people that travel, Namibians that travel to Omashare. They have short distances within town to do their work, go to their meetings, and then they can return back home. So as to lodges that sit further away outside Rundu, that's our biggest advantage. We also offer conference facilities, and like I said, the Wi-Fi we give to all the rooms. In today's life, it's one of the necessities to have that, and a crucial working point. It's just Omashare Hotel. We would like to start a camping site as well. The self-drive and camping industry is booming at the moment in Namibia. We would like to, but we are still looking into that area. Okay. My experiences is with the Namibian people, the friendliness, the kindness, and warm-hearted, and that's what we also offer our clients here. You really feel at home, and that's the way we like to treat our guests.
we round off our trip in Khorixas Restcamp. Khorixas Restcamp is located just outside Khorixas and is an ideal stopover when visiting the many attractions in the area. Let's see.
Welcome back, viewers, to another episode of Tourismus. Today we are heading to the wild, rugged beauty of Damaraland to explore one of the region's best kept travel gems, that is Khorixas Restcamp, a perfect base for adventures, history lovers and explorers alike. Nestled in the rolling hills just outside the town of Khorixas in the heart of the Damaraland dramatic landscapes, Khorixas Restcamp is more than just a place to sleep. It's a gateway to one of Namibia's most intriguing regions. The campsite sits strategically for travelers exploring from Etosha National Park through to the Skeleton Coast, making it an essential step over on any Namibia road adventure. In terms of accommodation, the rest camp caters to different kinds of visitors. For solo travelers and couples and campers, you'll find cozy chalets, comfortable single rooms, and shaded campsite for tents, caravans. Some chalets even include self-catering kitchens, DSTV, ideal for longer stays. After a day of exploring, guests can relax by a sparkling swimming pool, enjoy a meal or a drink at the on-site restaurant and bar, catch a game on TV, or even friendly match of pool. The real magic starts once you leave the camp. Damaraland is land shaped by time, from fossilized forest to ancient art carved in stone. About a 30-minute drive from the camp lies the petrified forest, where giant tree trunks long since turned to stone millions of years ago stand as silent testimony to the ancient world. There is Sesfontein, one of Namibia's most iconic sites and UNESCO World Heritage Site, where over 2,500 rock engravings created by ancestors of today's San people tell stories of hunters, wildlife, and ancient life in the desert. And that's not all. Explore the curious orange pipes, rock formations, the fiery colors of burnt mountains, or trek the iconic Volvicha mirabilis, a plant that can live for over 1,000 years. More for the adventurous, the region also offers bird watching, hiking, and glimpses of the adapted wildlife. Khorixas itself is steeped in history, positioned as the unofficial capital of Damaraland, a crossroads of culture, landscapes. From here, travelers can easily access major geological and cultural highlights of northwest Namibia. Whether you are camping under vast starlight skies, soaking in desert sunsets, or setting at dawn for day of discovery, Khorixas Restcamp offers comfort, convenience, and authentic Namibian beauty. For those seeking an unforgettable journey into Namibia's landscapes and heritage, Khorixas Restcamp is more than just a stop. It's a destination in itself. So, join us next time as we uncover more of Namibia's hidden treasures. Until then, keep exploring.
Yum. That concludes our destinations. Of course, I want to visit all the destinations that I recommend here on the show. Do let us know if you have visited any of the recommended destinations and what you made of your experience over there. We want to engage with you, and we want to be happy campers, happy travelers, and so forth. On the other side of the break, we will be taking a look at what's trending in our Top to the Point segment. Getting into our To the Point segment, the Warmquelle and Khowarib green schemes, I do apologize if I'm not pronouncing these names correctly, in Kunene Region are making a difference for local communities, employing about 35 to 45 people, 90% from nearby villages, and training youth and women in modern farming techniques. The projects supply produce to Windhoek markets and support 6 smallholder farmers with seeds, plowing, and marketing. Green scheme operator Johannes Swanepoel tells us more.
Like she said, the Warmquelle one focuses more on food. The Khowarib one focuses on fodder. So just to give a small background, like she said, I never knew the amount of money that was invested, but anyway, I've been here now almost 2 years. My colleague Ella Sivolo asked me to come here, and since this last 2 years we've produced here from this side sweet corn, butternut, gem squash, tomato, green pepper, and a small little bit of watermelon and sweet melon over the last 2 years. But the three main products is butternut, sweet corn and green pepper, which adapted very well here. We tried carrot, we didn't do so well. We paid some learning fees there, and then our product gets packaged on a Wednesday and a Thursday. Fridays the truck drives to Rundu. Monday they deliver at markets like Metro. Freshmark that supplies all the ShopRites and Checkers, and then the Namibian Fresh Produce Market that supplies Fruit and Veg City, that you know very well, the ones that's from Windhoek. And then, yeah, that's about it. Some challenges here is obviously the weather. We semi-desert, so it becomes very nice weather today, lucky for you, but normally it's very hot, between 38, sometimes it goes to 44 degrees, very low rainfall, cold nights, hot days, so very challenging. And then last year we had a big flood, some of you might know. The big pipeline at Khowarib, where we do fodder, was flushed with the river. Some of the pipes might be in the ocean with the Warmquelle River. So we are busy repairing those things, then we'll be back in full fodder production there. All the material has been supplied, it's on site, and we are just a bit afraid of starting repairs there now, because that river is very unpredictable. When it rains 150 kilometers from here, you will be in the river and 5 minutes later you'll just see the water coming. Doesn't necessarily need to rain right here. The river just floods. So we are waiting for this rainy season to finish. So I think end of March we'll start the repairs on that pipeline. And then I don't know what else I can say. I can add, we have around 35 to 45 employees. 90% from them is from the local communities, and then we have some few people that's from outside that knows a bit about farming and so on. Another big challenge is our local people from our community. So we also do a lot of training to teach people on the different skills that is needed to be a successful farmer. One more thing that is also included as part of these two projects is that we have 6 outside farmers that we also support in plowing, sometimes spraying, plowing, preparing their fields, and helping them when they have pests and diseases, and we also support them with seeds from time to time. And Tateniliwa also supports me in supporting them as well, which is very important. Not all 6 of those farmers are successful, Yeah, sometimes you need hard work to be successful. But we have 2 or 3 of them that's very hardworking and they are quite successful. Produce that if they are struggling to sell, we market it for them and we transport it for them. And then, yeah, that's the background. So especially on the food side, the closest market for these 3 local communities, it's a poor 150 kilo. I can remember at one time you go there, you buy 1 kg of tomato for 45. Here we sell to the local communities for 20, 25 for a 1 kg, which helps them. They have fresh, there's no fresh vegetables in this area. So I think that also has a big impact. And then employment, it's not easy in this area. So yeah, I think this project is probably one of the most successful projects in the whole of the country.
All right, with that, we've come to the end of the broadcast. And as they say, all good things must come to an end. From me, Glenda Rashipura, I will see you next week, same time, same place.